Hello YouTubers and welcome to Filmmaker Kenny. Today I have review the next part of what I got from Hamleys before I do the classic Cyberman and the red spacesuit Doctor. Now I'm going to do some of my Star Wars stuff, which is General Losum and Obi-Wan Kenobi in spacesuit. Now I'm going to start off with the John Pertwee, which I got for Christmas, and this one which I got from Hamleys. I'll start off with this one because it was first, but no. Start off with this one. This one is from the 1973 story Green Death. Now, articulation. The head is really stiff. This is just a review on the articulation. Oh, there we go. You saw this figure in my John Pertwee story, Death on Deck 643. So I'm going to read the tab. So here's the tab from Death of the Dalek. So this one is from Green Death, so I'm going to read the text. Exile to Earth. This Pontificate Doctor, an elegant doctor, was more of a pure scientist than he proceeds. Surrounded by gadgets and vehicles, but whether aiding unit against alien invaders or travelling to distant planets, his kindness and belief in peace was really stronger. After returning the jewel to the Android cave on an alien planet, the doctor's body was so badly damaged he had to regenerate once again. So I'm not that good with reading. Here's the Green Death bit. Unit was called after a miner from the Welsh village of Landisfarne is found dead and his skin glowing bright green. While the doctor investigates the nearby plant, a company called Global Chemicals is assisted. Joe joins forces with a local environmental group led by Professor Clifford Jones. They discover that the mine workers are full of giant maggots and green slime, both lethal to touch. These have been processed by chemical waste pumped from the global plant, where the workers have been hypnotized by the boss, a computer intelligence with a will of its own and a plan to control the world. As the maggots reach mortuary, the doctor must find a solution using a fungal virus and a blue crystal from the planet Metaboris 3. I'm not good with spelling, you see. So, this has the same body as Death of the Dalek's Doctor. It just has skinnier legs and a pair of boots. Chris has got the Sea Devil's Doctor, which has the same legs as this one. And they're really good detailed, both of them. And this one is the Dalek, which is just a normal Dalek, articulating the eye, the head, a longer gun, and a plunger. This is just like, I don't know what Dalek this is, but still, it's pretty good Dalek. So, it's from the 1974 John Pertwee story, Death of the Daleks. So I'm going to read the text. Hopefully I'll get this one better. The Doctor and Sarah Jane arrive on the planet Exelon, where all electrical energy has been drained off by an unknown force. The Doctor meets a Romanian space crops exhibition from Earth, strained by the energy drain, who tell him that a plague is sweeping the galaxy and the antidote, Prurian, can be found only on Exum. Sarah Jane, meanwhile, discovers a magnificent wild essence with a flashing beacon on top, but it's captured by a group of salvage expeditions to be scavenged for divine their city. The Doctor and the humans enter an uneasy alliance with a group of Daleks who also land on the planet, and those weapons are also drained of energy. Rescuing Sarah Jane and the Doctor and the Marines escape into the tunnels around the city with Bella. An united narrative as the Daleks' reinforcements arrive, blazing machine guns in piece of their energy weapons. So, I'm going to leave you up with some poses.